Let me take you on a 10-day girls trip to Greece and show you where to go, the best views, where to eat, and make the best of it without breaking your wallet. But first, gotta meet Pauli.
Me parece que tengo tres. Our first night together.
Welcome to the laziest apartment tour ever, but I wanted to show you that we stay at this boutique apartment for a whopping €67.50 per night, and that's between just the two of us, so we pay around less than €35 per night. I think it's a great deal. If you visit Athens, of course you're gonna visit the Acropolis. Early mornings are your best shot to not have that many people around. We went at 9 a.m. and it wasn't that bad, but around 11 a.m. when we left, it was packed with tour groups, so keep that in mind. You can pay €20 to access the Acropolis only, or you can pay €30 and get access to another 6 archaeological sites. We opted for the €30 ticket and visited all of them.
Do new things with the Insta360. I don't know what's gonna happen because I don't know what I'm doing. I just hope I understand the app properly to edit in a cool way. I don't know. We'll see. Let me show you. La entrada del templo de Zeus. Con este sol.
Somewhere clearly not as impressive as the Acropolis, but we enjoy the Greek Agora the most. I'll leave a link in the description where you can buy the tickets without paying extra fees.
Si perdemos el barquito, porque el señor nos estaba esperando en otro lado. Pero llegamos. Son las 8:15.
We did a full-day boat trip from Athens and visited 3 nearby islands. Drinks, beers, breakfast and a buffet lunch was included, and we spent around 12 hours since we got picked up and dropped off back home.
Pará, venime. Pará, le tengo que dar la manito. La mano, vlog de viaje. Vlog trip. Yes. Following you into the sunsets. I don't know how to do the Instagram birthday pics under the water, so I'm just gonna be enjoying the water.
Go! Don't think about it.
You say so?
Yes, of course.
I don't know.
Walk the plank, my dear. Come on. Go. 2, 1.
I'll give this boat trip a solid 8.5 out of 10. There's 2 neighborhoods you must visit in Athens, Plaka and Anafiotika.
Walking through the streets of Anafiotika, and we have this little lady.
From the restaurants we went, I recommend Ciel Athens for a sunset rooftop experience. Try to go 40 minutes to 1 hour before the sun sets to grab a good spot. We also loved Louis Bistro, who we found randomly on the first night. Cuisine is an amazing spot for having dinner while looking at the Acropolis, and Snob was a lovely place to have a lunch day. After a humble 35-minute Ryanair flight, we arrived in Santorini and we went straight to the beach. If you want to go to a proper beach in Santorini, you have to go to Perivolos Beach. It's a rocky sand beach located in the southeast of the island, and right next to it is Perissa, which is the same but different name. These are around a 20-minute drive from Fira and 35 minutes from Ia, if the traffic is okay, of course. We rented a car for 2 out of the 3 days that we stayed there. We picked the car at the airport when we arrived, and we dropped it off by our hotel when we finished using it. We booked it online, but you can also rent it on site.
Two things that people don't talk enough about Santorini and the Greek islands. One is the parking space, and the second one is the fact that you really need transportation and you can't rely on the bus that much. So I just want to say, rent a car but park it somewhere else, because there's not enough space apparently, and you also need a car. But you can rent one of these. But look at this heat. I don't know, it's your choice. You can rent a quad or a buggy and park it pretty much everywhere, but installation is actually really high chance. Or have a car and then have another game during your stay in Santorini called
Where the fuck do I park my car? Santorini's main attraction are its sunsets, and we experience them in 3 different ways. First, we book a restaurant with a magical view. To get a balcony table, reservations in advance are key, and also going for dinner, not just for drinks. I would recommend to book the table 1 hour before the sunset so you can enjoy the whole experience. Then we watch the sunset the budget-friendly way, which is finding a good spot, bringing some snacks and soaking the view in. We did this at Imerobigli, which has the same high view as Ia, but much less crowded, so you don't have to fight over a sea of floating red dresses to get a great place to enjoy the view. The third sunset took us to our second boat trip, which was a surprise, a sunset cruise. The whole experience was around 6 hours with drinks and barbecue included. We did swim stops at White Beach, Red Beach, and even a volcanic hot spring. It gets quite bumpy out there due to the wind, so if you're prone to motion sickness, you may want to bring some medicine just in case. We booked all cruises online, but you can get a better deal booking on site.
Oh.
To move to the next island this time, we took a ferry, which took around 3 hours and it was quite bumpy and
A bit late, but we made it to Milos.
we kinda didn't realize we booked an apart hotel in the middle of nowhere, but it gave us these wonderful views, pretty much a whole beach for ourselves and the prettiest terrace ever. It's called Asterias Boutique Hotel. The place was spacious with full appliances and only around €50 per person per night. Really worth it if you ask me. Because we only stayed for 2 nights and 1 day, we did the great move of doing our 3rd day cruise, this time a full day catamaran cruise with once again drinks and the most delicious fresh meals included. We sailed from 9 AM until around 7:30 PM. The cruise started in Adamassport and finished in Polonia Beach, which is on the other side of the island, so the cruise sails all around Milos to enjoy the best spots available. We made swim stops at Kalogries, Kleftiko, which is the most popular spot in Milos and can only be accessed by water, and Poliegos, which is a blue water paradise. It almost makes no sense. I 100% recommend doing this day cruise because the main attractions of Milos are mostly accessible by water and you really don't want to miss this experience. And last, but certainly not least, we went to Mykonos. We spent 2 days and 2 nights in the island. The first day we walked the streets of Little Venice, Chora, which is right next to Little Venice, saw the windmills and of course watched the sunset and have great food. Mykonos is quite a small island, and aside from the beautiful beaches, it's mostly known for its nightlife, which we decided not to join as it wasn't the vibe we were going for on this particular trip. So you won't see any footage of Paradise, Super Paradise or Paraga, which are the places where the party's at. If that's the vibe you're going for, they should probably be on your to-do list. We stayed at a hotel that I clearly forgot to record any footage of it, but it's called Hotel Charisi. It was a 10-minute walk from the city center and it was okay. The next day we rented a car to drive around the island and discover the many beaches Mykonos has to offer. We started at Agios Ostis, who kindly gave me a gift. Then we stopped by Asterias, Fokos, Kalolivadi and finished our day in Elias Beach, which offers sunbeds and umbrella rental which cost €50 for the day. And if you want first or second row of sunbeds, the price goes up to €70. So we decided we were more than happy with the fifth row and spent those extra 20 in food. Speaking of food, you have to visit Castros, which has balcony tables into the sea and that Pinterest hallway everyone takes pictures of in case you want to join them. This beautiful beach restaurant in Fokos, nice and easy, which has amazing sea view plus excellent food. This was my favorite place here. And Veranda Bar has wonderful seaside tables to enjoy your meal. I wouldn't waste my time booking a restaurant to watch the sunset because the best spot is for free. The Greek islands can be enjoyed 100% without the need to break your bank. You will enjoy the Greek beauty no matter where you stay. If I do it again, I wouldn't stay longer than 2 days in Athens and would spend more time in Milos as it's a freaking wonder to stay in and enjoy it fully. A girls trip, it's definitely possible and it's not just a couple's destination. I hope you enjoyed this video as I truly enjoyed not only doing it, but oh boy, what a beautiful thing it is to travel and more so travel with friends. Pop a like, consider subscribe and let me know in the comments any doubt you may have about this trip. Hope to see you very soon.